60% of the world's refugees live in urban areas. Most refugees settle in low-cost housing and slum areas and are vulnerable to violence, abuse, exploitation, but also disease and natural disasters. Support to refugees in big refugee hosting cities like Kampala is limited, so they become reliant on their own resources and community network. These networks come together as organizations to support refugees. Led by the refugees themselves, they know best what their own needs are and have the trust of their communities. These organizations are called refugee-led organizations and exist all over the world.
I came to Uganda in 2013 because of the war. I don't know where to go. I faced a lot of challenges, starting from the language barriers. I didn't know anyone, any Sudanese in Kampala. What I was fearing at that time, that when I fall sick, no one will know that I am sick and I die inside without anyone knowing that.
No, any humanitarian organization helped me on my arrival. Here, the local community just helped me and they welcome us here as people who are neighbors and have a tragedy of war.
We found the women were really in need of humanitarian support and no one is there to help them. We find the women going through sexual gender-based violence, domestic violence, but at that time they need someone to at least help them. That is why we said that let us come up with the organization which can at least help them with what they want. Now, Sudanese Women for Peace and Development Association handle this kind of emergency cases, and also we can refer them to the organizations who are working with us and get faster than going individuals. We do workshops concerning women's rights and we give packages of food, and also we do help pregnant women with mama care. The assistance provided by humanitarian actors takes a lot of time. It needs process. You have to apply. But the refugee-led organizations, they are close to their communities and they know better the service that their community needs.
At Urban Refugees, we strive to support refugee-led organizations in developing skills specific to the context and need of each organization, such as communication, project management, or fundraising. Improving the capacities and skills of refugee-led organizations represent a necessary step to ensure a self-sustainable, independent, and dignified problem-solving approach.
The training that we got from them helped us a lot in widening our partnership and how to give our communities better services in professional way. Urban Refugee trained us in project management, and that one helped us a lot to set up our projects.
We train our people in different skills so that they will be depending on themselves in income generating, so that they will be able also to sustain their families here in the urban.
Making liquid soap because of the business. The man can help me, like maybe the food at home, like maybe school fees of the kids.
We are including the host community in all our activities, and we are including them with the percentage, so we become like now one body working together for the welfare of all refugees and host community.
Today we are distributing food basket to our beneficiaries, which will help them keeping food warm for like 10 to 12 hours. We are supported by the Urban Refugee Occupation Program. Before we had this training program, we didn't have very many partners or organizations who are working together with us. But now after getting this training, we know that we can email any organization, we try to work together, we sign memorandum of understanding, and we exchange the services and the activities.
So far, we can already see great achievement for RLOs, such as the creation of various partnerships with international NGOs, local partners, or UN agencies. Our Urban Refugees Incubation Program innovates the programmatic norm of simply acting for refugees, but instead supporting action by refugees. We place the agency within refugee communities.
I am a founding member of the Refugee-led Organization Network. We are part of Urban Refugees Capacity Building Project. brings a number of refugee-led organizations here in Kampala together in the way that we can better coordinate and to promote refugee self-representation. We are looking at the future generation. The issue of the refugees, actually some people say it has just started. Our plan is to build a very strong network that will continue supporting more and more refugees, even those who will come after us.
The International Organization for Migration estimates that there could be between 25 million to 1 billion environmental migrants by 2050. The needs of displaced population are increasing, but the resources are not increasing proportionally. There is an urgent need to rethink the way refugee aid is managed, to see victims of conflict not only as victims, but as powerful solution leaders. Therefore, at Urban Refugees, we work to disseminate our incubation program framework and toolkit to organizations working with refugees, to encourage them to replicate and adapt our program to their activities, especially those in urban settings.
Knowledge we got is something that you will be using it the whole life, and most especially like in financial management, because it's helping me in my business a lot, which is very good.